Hi, my name is Alejandro, and I'm going to show you how Buzzly AI works. Buzzly is a workspace that allows you to create marketing campaigns in different channels like TikTok, Meta, Google, and many more using just a prompt. So let's see how it works. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click on Create. We're going to choose Advanced. We're going to put a name for our campaign. So let's do Buzzly Demo. We're going to choose the platform that we want to advertise to. So we can select multiple. And we can select the ad account that we want to use for this campaign. So for example, in this case, we're going to use Buzzly ad account. And for TikTok, we're going to use Buzzly. We can also connect more ad accounts in a super simple way. It's just basically like a Facebook login where you give access and permissions to Buzzly to access your account and create campaigns on behalf of your account. So let's do next. We're going to select the Facebook page, the Instagram account, and the TikTok identity that we want to use for this ad campaign. What's the URL of your website? We're going to use Buzzly AI. The Instagram profile, we're going to use, all right. We're going to select the objective of the campaign. So if we select engagement, leads, or sales, it's going to ask us for a pixel. And this fetches all the pixel data from the ad accounts that you connected. So it's going to fetch all the pixel data from the ad accounts, but for this demo, we're just going to do traffic. So let's set the budget. We can set up a daily budget or a total budget. Let's do total budget, and let's say that we want to invest $5,000 across TikTok and Meta for 1 month. Let's do from December 11th to January 11th. Here we can list different countries, different cities. We can also name different continents, but we can also put a prompt. So in this case, let's put the top 10 European cities that invest more on digital marketing. All right, so we're gonna do next. Let's suppose our campaign will be in English. We're going to redirect the traffic to Buzzly AI, and we're going to put a prompt. For this demo, I'm just going to use this one here. But for this prompt, you can put whatever you want. You can be very, very specific or very brief. The AI is going to pick up on that, and it's going to create a campaign based on all the information we've given it so far, and based on the context that we're giving it now. Okay, so this is the last step. We're going to select the content that we want to promote. With Buzzly, we have 4 options. We can generate it with AI, we can upload it from device, we can upload it from Buzzly, which Buzzly holds like a gallery or a repository of images and videos that you upload on the platform. It's gonna keep them all on the platform for your convenience, and you can upload it from your social networks. So let's do generate with AI for this example. So this basically creates a type of UGC content on which we can choose an AI avatar that is gonna be featured in this user-generated content. For this example, let's choose Olivia, and we can do generate. We can also generate static pieces for the campaign, but for this demo, we're gonna focus on user-generated content, which is what generally drives more engagement and better performance on different ads. All right. So now we have our video ready. So this basically generates a script. It takes assets, videos, and images from our Instagram profile, and it generates a user-generated content for the ad campaign.
If you find yourself juggling digital
this
ads
is
and trying to make sense of it
almost
all,
human,
I've stumbled
and it's
upon
an easy
something
way to
seriously
create
cool.
engaging content
It's called Buzzly.
faster.
Basically, this platform.
So let's say that we want to use this content. We can also select more content. We can generate one more video. We can also upload it from device. In this case, I'm just going to upload it from Buzzly. Let's say that we want to advertise this video as well. All right. So we do next, and this is going to generate the whole ad campaign. So it's going to take about 1 minute. So I'll see you in a bit. So now the campaign is almost done, and this is going to create the whole ad campaign and the whole ad structure for both TikTok and Meta. So the first thing we see is the reasoning and explanation as why the AI chose the configuration it chose. So it created an ad group number 1 with the budget of $500. it created an ad group number 2, it created an ad group number 3, and an ad group number 4. We can also edit the prompt and generate the campaign again. And we have the meta ad and we have the TikTok ad. So for the meta ad, we're gonna see what it created specifically. So we got that for this ad group, it created an ad group $100 with a budget of $500. It created retargeting configurations that fetch different audiences from the ad accounts that we connected. The age range, it chose 25 to 55 years old, as it explained above. Genders, both male and females. So the locations, as we said, the European cities that invest more on digital marketing, it targeted these ones. For interest, behaviors, and demographics, since it created a retargeting configuration, it's explaining to us that the manual segmentation isn't necessary. So it created 3 different variations of titles, it created 3 different variations of descriptions, and it created 3 different headlines with their call to action. So here we're gonna see what content we're advertising, and Meta is gonna optimize whatever title, whatever description, or whatever headline is performing better or generating more clicks. So for this ad group number 2, we're gonna see that it shows the same locations, the same age ranges. We're seeing here that it assigned more budget to this ad group. We're also seeing here that it created manual segmentation or targeting configuration. So it's targeting small business owners, people in business and finance, medium business owners, business decision makers, and business decision maker and titles. So it created, again, 3 different titles, 3 different descriptions, 3 different headlines, and a different call to action. And here we're gonna see the content, the different content that we wanna advertise. So we got an ad group number 3 as well. And for TikTok, it created the ad group number 1, the ad group number 2. So we got these 2. So for TikTok, it put interest marketing and advertising, marketing management and education, behaviors marketing and advertising. So it's gonna show this ad to people that are interested in marketing and advertising. Here we're gonna see 1 title and 1 call to action, since TikTok doesn't allow us to put different variations of titles or headlines. So, and we're gonna see the ad group number 2 here, and we're gonna see automation. So this is the campaign itself on a draft state. We can also edit whatever we want. So for example, let's just say that we're not interested in targeting London. Let's say we're not interested in targeting London. So we're gonna, let's put, I don't know, Rome instead. All right, and once we publish the campaign, it's gonna send this campaign directly to the ad accounts that we connected. So for example, if we see here, we're gonna see that all these campaigns were created by Buzzly. All right, so that's for the campaign creation process. Now we're gonna see how Buzzly can help optimize existing campaigns. So we're gonna choose this campaign, and the AI is gonna fetch all the KPIs and all the results from this campaign, and it's gonna digest them to the user in a very user-friendly, understandable way. So it's gonna explain what was the cost per meal, what was the cost per click, what was the cost per purchase or CPA, and it's also gonna take industry averages and compare them to your results. So it's gonna recommend different actions based on the performance of the campaign, and we can easily apply the optimizations that the AI is suggesting. What we can also do is generate a detailed report about this campaign. So let's see how it looks like. Okay, so here we have the report. It's gonna give us a brief introduction about the campaign. It's gonna tell us how much money did we spend on each platform. It's gonna do the comparison of impressions, clicks by platform, results by platform, so we can easily tell what platform is driving more results or has better ROAS or ROI. So for Meta, we can see the spend trend, we can see the impressions trend, we can see the results, how many results we've got for different weeks, last 4 weeks. We can see the cost per action or the CPA in USD. So we can see that it's decreasing. So the campaign is performing well. The cost per mil, we're comparing it to the industry average. So for example, it started very high and it eventually went down to almost industry average. And the cost per click, it started about the same as the industry average and it went down to very, very low. So this is actually a very good indicator that the campaign is reaching a relevant audience. We can also see the different metrics on TikTok. So the spend per week, the impressions that we've gotten per week, the results, the cost per action as well, the cost per mil compared with the industry average. So for example, on TikTok, we can see that it's way above average. So for example, in this case, the AI would suggest us to use or invest more money on Meta rather than TikTok. And the cost per click is also a lot higher than the industry average. So it's going to give us some conclusions about the campaign and some recommendations with this detailed report. We can also ask the AI a question about the campaign. So let's say, was the CPC on Meta any good? Right. So it's going to give us the answer. Yes, the cost per click on Meta was quite good throughout the campaign. It consistently declined from $1.1 to 23 cents in week 4, which is well below industry average of $1.2. So we can also ask anything to the AI about the campaign, and it's going to give us a clear, direct answer based on the data that it has from this campaign. There is also a different set of features that allows agencies or business owners to create a holistic digital marketing campaign strategy around different platforms with just one prompt. So the amount of time it saves, it's quite significant, and not just on campaign creation, but campaign optimization, as well as reporting. One last thing that I want to tell you is that you can also add users on the platforms with different roles. So you can choose whether the user is an administrator that has access to billing and every other functionality of the platform, marketer, which is only permitted to create and optimize marketing campaigns as well as content, and viewer that can only access campaigns as a viewer and access reports. So the platform is super convenient, super easy to use, and we can't wait for you to check it out and tell us what you think. Thank you so much.